What's up, guys? Welcome to ThunderSteve85 Gaming, and thank you for tuning in today to episode 32 of Video Game Collecting. So let's see what we got here today. This is from Card Lust. I think I know what that is. Best Buy. Prime. And Best Buy. I wonder what's in here. This is a big box for Best Buy. Considering that I only buy video games from there, that is a large box. So we'll have to see what's in there. As always, guys, real quick, let's jump into the YouTube stuff. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the like button. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel as it helps me out a ton. Thank you. All right, let's jump in. Okay, so again, this is from Card Lust. Let's do it right here. This looks like a good area to pull. Pop this open. I could tell this is surrounded by cardboard, which of course, anytime you buy any sort of cards online, be it sports cards, Pokemon cards, trading cards, and even, yes, great at playing cards, it's always nice when they package it with cardboard. Oh no, this is something else, man. This is something else. Okay. So this is something I bought a while back. I don't know if this package got lost in the shuffle or what, but this is something I bought a while ago. And again, guys, I bought this because I believe it's going to be more of a collector's item. And I'll tell you why. Now, I bought a Wii U on launch day, but I am in the minority because not a lot of people bought the Wii U. It did not sell well at all. In fact, it completely flopped, as you guys might know if you know the history on the Wii U. And so, of course, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild came out on launch day for the Nintendo Switch, and it also released on Wii U. But again, nobody was buying it on Wii U because they were buying a Nintendo Switch or because nobody owned a Wii U. Again, I do. I still have it. It wasn't Nintendo's best console, but I enjoy all of Nintendo's consoles, you know? And here it is. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for Wii U. I'm actually excited to play this on Wii U. Now, when I'm going to get the time to do that, only God knows, okay? Because I don't know. But it'll be interesting to play this on the Wii U gamepad because what I imagine is that Breath of the Wild was made for the Wii U. And later down the line, they decided, hey, the Wii U's not doing good. Obviously, we need to also release this on the Nintendo Switch and make this a Switch launch title, which obviously worked out amazingly. But this was designed to work around the Wii U controller. So I'm excited to play it on the system it was originally intended for, if that makes sense. All right, so just checking it out. You know, you got the normal Wii U manual stuff here. Take a look at the disc. Flawless victory. Yeah, look at that. You can even see the reflection of me in my monitor. Not one scratch on this. Beautiful. Not even a speck of dust. Very, very nice. You'd think this was brand new, man. Basically looks like it. Box is in great shape. Looks great. So yeah, there you go. I think I've completed everything I need to do as far as being a collector, a physical game collector for Breath of the Wild, because of course I have Breath of the Wild for Switch. If you saw my last video, you probably saw then that I have the Zelda Breath of the Wild Complete Edition that was not released in the United States, but it is 100% in English. Comes with all the DLC on the actual cartridge, which is really cool. So for me, that's like the complete Breath of the Wild edition right there because it has all the DLC. And of course, now I have Breath of the Wild for Wii U. I've completed the trifecta. I now have the Triforce of Power, Courage, and Wisdom.
This is the Triforce of Wisdom, Link. The evil wizard Ganon has the Triforce of Power. Whoever gets both Triforces will rule this land forever. You must help me, Link.
Pretty sick, though. Happy to have that. All right. Let's see what's next here. This is Best Buy. I can always tell because it's from Chino, California.
California.
Oh, yeah, you guys might give me a hard time about this one, but I got it for $10, okay? $10 holla on sale. Best Buy. Yes, it is Forspoken. Now, guys, obviously I've read the reviews. I've heard what people have said. Why did I give this game a chance? Well, I'll tell you why. A couple reasons. One being that I know this game received a ton of patches. I did follow that. That is important. I heard it plays much, much better than it did when the game actually launched. I know there's nothing that can be done about the dialogue. I heard that the dialogue in the game is pretty cringe, but that's not going to ruin an experience for me. If it does, maybe I'll make a video about it and tell you guys that, hey, I was wrong. But I don't think it's going to ruin the experience for me. I think this was a good $10 investment. I've said it before on my videos that, hey man, if you can buy a PS5 game for $10, any game really for $10, brand new factory sealed, that's not, total garbage. I don't consider this total garbage. I know it's not great apparently, but I will be the final judge of that, because if I enjoy it, I don't care if other people don't, right? Who cares? So yeah, $10. I think $10 well spent. And you know what? I did play the demo. I played the demo on my channel. I live streamed it and thought it was pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So if I thought it was pretty good then, how's it going to play now after all the patches, right? So I got to imagine it's improved. Again, I'm thinking positive here, guys. That's what I do.
Think positive, Frank.
I'm a positive thinker. So I'm hoping that it worked out. Okay, so this is funny. So my girlfriend and I are on the same Amazon account. So if I buy something on Amazon, she'll see it. She's like, did you buy like some sort of Mozart game? And I was just like, yeah, I did, because I think it was $6 or $7. Brand new, factory sealed. And this game is just so odd. It's a game about Mozart, like a third-person game. I'll even read the back in case you guys haven't heard about this, okay? It's short, so let me go real quick. It says, Prague, 1788. Play as Mozart in a thrilling adventure at the heart of secret societies. Caught between a war of powers and occult ceremonies. You will have only one mission: to save the Emperor. Will you be up to the task? What? A Mozart game that's about that? That's wild, right? And then it says amazing features include Prague, the Golden City, reproduced in all its splendor for 1788. Unmatched musical soundtrack by Mozart. An unparalleled adventure with murder, conspiracy, and secret societies. Over hours, or no, it says over 30 hours of gameplay. Oh my god, what? 30 hours? Oh god, this better be good. Because if it's 30 hours and it's not good, nobody's going to finish this game. So yeah, I thought this was pretty interesting. You guys might have seen in one of my older videos, I actually have this game already for Nintendo Switch. And it's factory sealed. So I'll probably keep the Switch one sealed and then just open this one up. And again, I bought this twice because I got it for $7 and it was free shipping. So it's like, whatever. It's just such a weird game. Weird enough that I want to try it, and weird enough that I would like to keep one factory sealed in case it's ever worth anything. Because, like, come on, guys. Have you ever seen a Mozart video game? No. It's just weird. Double Dragon Gaiden again? I don't remember ordering 2 of these. I thought I already had one on my shelf. I'm going to have to check that out later. I'll have to check and see if I actually ordered 2 of these, because I don't recall that. But if you saw the last episode, I had Double Dragon Gaiden. If you saw an older one, I have Double Dragon Gaiden. So, yeah, I don't recall getting it for Switch. I'll have to check into that. So, all right, let's see what's next. Confusion aside. Okay, yeah, so let me know what you guys think about this. It's by Red Art Games. And if you've played it, you heard of it, leave a comment. But it's called, probably going to butcher it, but Eiyuden Chronicles Rising. And again, I've heard good things about this game. Now, not all the reviews are fantastic. And that's not always going to happen. But based on what I read, this is my cup of tea. It's a JRPG. The back says Before the 100 heroes banded together, there was the story of 3. Dive into the world of Alderaan.
We've entered the Alderaan system of Alderaan.
Alderaan is peaceful.
With CJ, Garou, and Isha. Together they will explore vast ruins in search of ancient secrets. Help the people of New Navai rebuild their town and transform it into a prosperous adventurer's hub. Complete quests and collect materials to upgrade your equipment and grow alongside the townsfolk. It might even carry over into the Uden Chronicles 100 Heroes. So if I recall from what I read, I think this is like, this had something to do with Kickstarter. I don't know if this was supposed to be DLC and they turned it into an actual game. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I read, guys, obviously about video games. So sometimes I might forget, but bottom line, I heard good things about it. I heard it sells out pretty often, or it's going to be out of stock soon, like completely out of print. So I picked one up on Amazon. I think I got it for like 30, which this game goes for, I think, 50 to 60. So that's actually pretty stoked to get that for a good deal. Okay, last item for today's video, episode 32. This is from Best Buy. I actually think I know what this might be now. I think this was my pre-order bonus that when I went to Best Buy right at 10 a.m. to pick up Super Mario Wonder, they didn't have my pre-order bonus, which is crazy because I pre-ordered it so long ago. In fact, they didn't even know there was a pre-order bonus. I was like, yeah, there's supposed to be an art print that comes with it. I said, just like the Assassin's Creed game that I picked up from you specifically last week. Remember I told you about it? I said, the Assassin's Creed Mirage comes with an art print, and you said you didn't know what I was talking about, and I had to show you on the app, and then you found it for me. So I had to retell basically my whole story to this guy, because literally I was there 1 week later to pick up Mario. And when I got Assassin's Creed Mirage and I finally got my art print, I let the guy know. I was like, because, you know, he apologized, like, it's all good. I was like, hey, I'll be back next week to pick up Super Mario Wonder along with that pre-order bonus and Spider-Man 2, so I'll see you then. And sure as shit, he had no idea about this. The manager came over, same manager from the week before, had no idea, had to show him on the Best Buy website. It's like, dude, I stopped working here 20 years ago. I worked there when I was 18. Every time this happens. I have a story about it too. I'm probably going to eventually share in a video, but the last 3 pre-orders I've picked up, they've totally botched it. And I'm not counting Assassin's Creed Mirage as a botch because, you know, after explaining, they did finally find it for me. It took a long time, but that's okay. I am a patient person, very patient. It's not that, it's the other pre-order bonuses. And so here it is though. So because of that, I said, you know what? It's all good, bro. I said, I'm just going to select ship it to my house. Done deal. Okay. So I'm glad it came in that big box because obviously I want this to be protected, but yeah, it's just a little art print. Now, am I going to do anything with this? I'm not sure. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's still cool. And I still want my pre-order bonus. And you can see it's got a little info thing there. What does it say? Oh, let's try doing this. Put my hand there. There you go. Super Mario Wonder. Jump into the unexpected in Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Framed art print. See, obviously, you guys know how it is. If you pre-order something and there's a pre-order bonus, you want it, right? Because, I mean, let's face it, like, we're entitled to it. That's what it says on the website. Like, hey, if you pre-order this, you will get this. I'm not going to just let them say, yeah, sorry, we didn't get it in. Better luck next time. It's like, no, we're figuring this out. That's not acceptable. So if that ever happens to you guys, don't accept no as an answer. Don't accept the BS they give you. And you know what? I'll also say this. If the line's long, if the line behind you is starting to get long, so what? Maybe Best Buy should schedule some more people because every time I go there, it's a skeleton crew. Every time. You guys already know my whole ordeal with trying to get steelbooks from Best Buy. Like, it's just one thing after another, honestly, with them. And again, a lot of you are probably wondering why I even still go there. And it's a simple answer, okay? I buy my games physically. The only way to ensure that I get my game on day one is to pre-order at Best Buy and pick up my physical copy right when they open. Otherwise, I am left to whenever the mailman, whenever FedEx, UPS, or USPS delivers my package. I've done it before. It's always late. It's days late. It's usually like 2 or 3 days late. So I'm just not going to do that until I absolutely have to. And again, I don't know when that's going to be, because who knows when Best Buy is going to bow out completely out of the physical business. We already know they're getting out of movies. That was in a news article just a few weeks ago. And Best Buy had to actually come out and clarify that they are going to still continue to carry physical video games. But at the same time, guys, like if you've went into Best Buy lately, and not even lately, like in the last 2 years, and you look at their store shelves, there are so many blank spots where the video games are. Like whenever I go to Best Buy and I go to the video game section, it looks like it's the day after Black Friday. Like it looks like it's been ravaged, right? It's a mess. There's like no games. That's what it's like when I go to Best Buy the last couple of years, okay? So who knows what's going on there? Who knows how much longer they're going to be in business? Who knows how much longer GameStop's going to be in business? GameStop just changed their warranty policy that I read about. I read about this last night. I don't think they were ready to tell the consumers, because I think the internal pictures were leaked out. But essentially, they changed their warranty policy. So if you buy a replacement plan now at GameStop, say for a controller, say you buy a new PS5 controller, right? And you say, yeah, you know what? I'm going to spend the $10, however much it costs, to buy a replacement plan. That way, if my controller stops working, if I get stick drift, whatever it may be, if you got a bad battery, I can bring it back to GameStop and they'll give me a brand new one. That's not the case anymore. Now, they changed the warranty plan. So if you bring it back to GameStop, they're going to give you a certified pre-owned one, a used controller. What? Nobody wants that. Why would you do that? Like, I just don't get it, because I don't want to, honestly, I don't want to use controller from GameStop. I don't, because I know they don't even check them, because I've traded in controllers to GameStop and they don't check them. So I just don't even want to deal with it. I don't even want to go down that path. Same thing goes for consoles. If you buy like a warranty or the replacement plan there for like say your PS5 or Xbox and it stops working, you bring it back in, they're going to give you a certified pre-owned one as the replacement. You don't get a new one anymore. So it's unfortunate, because it's like, what kind of checks do you do on these used ones, right? And then what kind of warranty now comes with the used one? I don't even want to deal with it. The thing is, guys, I don't shop at GameStop because I don't trust them. I don't trust that if I buy a new game, they're going to send me a new game, because I bought new games from them and they send me used games. They've sent me games where the boxes are absolutely ravaged. And then I go into GameStop to return it. They ask me what's wrong with it. I said, well, I bought these brand new games on your website, and this is what I got in the mail. I said, so, it's obviously it's not new. They're totally used. She's like, oh, okay. Do you just want a refund or store credit? I'm like, that's your response? Not like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that our company sends this out. Like, it was just weird. There was no dialogue there. And look, I get it. I've talked about this before. I would like to see GameStop, honestly, I hate to say it, but it's true, just go out of business. Because I read way too much about how they treat their employees like crap. They always make them work on skeleton crews. I read all the time that when they have to take their lunch break, they have to literally close the store and lock it up for their lunch break. And I've just read like a lot of kind of horror stories about how the district managers treat them. I'm just not a fan anymore of GameStop. They take advantage of the customers, in my opinion. They buy used games from you that might be in perfect condition for maybe $20, and then they turn around and they sell it for $55. Like, it's a scam. You just buy into a scam shopping at GameStop. So I'm just not a fan of it. I truly am not. I think it would be better off if they weren't around, sadly. And guys, I've bought plenty of games at GameStop over the years. I'm 38 years old now. When I was in my teens, I did appreciate GameStop. I liked the fact that I could trade in games and get store credit and get other stuff. But honestly, as an adult, like, you definitely see it from a different perspective. I think they take advantage of teenagers who may not have a lot of money and talk them into trading in their games so they can sell them for, 90% profit. It's just BS, man. I don't like their business model. Not a fan of it. So that's the end of my rant about GameStop. All right, let's recap here, guys. We got Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So we've now completed the Triforce. We have the Triforce of Power, Courage, and Wisdom. You guys know about that, right? Triforce of Power, Courage, and Wisdom was, part of the older Zelda games. We don't really see the Triforce as much anymore outside of like on Link's hand. But at any rate, I got all 3 Breath of the Wilds now. I got Switch Breath of the Wild, I got the complete edition with all the DLC on cartridge, and now the Wii U version. So guys, if you're into Zelda collectibles, this might be a good one to get before the price gets absolutely outrageous. We got Double Dragon Gaiden. I don't know why I got double copies of this. I'm gonna have to look into that. Forspoken, it was $10. I think it's worth a shot. Yuden Chronicles Rising. Again, guys, if you've played this game and you enjoy it, let me know. If you don't, let me know. I'm just curious about it. I only read so much because I think I've said this plenty of times, but I don't like to read a lot about a game. If what I've read, I can tell I'm going to like, I stop reading because I don't want any spoilers. It's like when I see a trailer for a movie. If I see that trailer, I'm like, oh yeah, this looks awesome. Really cool. I don't want to know anything else. I'm not going to watch trailer 2, 3, 4 and the final trailer. I don't want to see half the movie. You know what I'm saying? We got Mozart Requiem. This is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to learning about the powers and occults and the secret societies and the ceremonies. Should be very interesting. And Super Mario Wonder art prints. So there you have it, guys. As always, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please press the like button. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as it helps me out a ton. Thank you. Have a great day. What's up, guys? If you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button as it helps me out a ton. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Over here to the left, you can find all my social media info, or just remember to search for ThunderSteve85. As always, thank you guys for tuning in, and remember, you're never too old to play video games.